Hello everybody, welcome to Data Speaks. In this video series of binary classification machine learning project using the bank marketing dataset from Kaggle, we are going to develop a binary classification machine learning from start to end, including data loading, overview, EDA, data visualization, until training and evaluation the models, multiple models, and saving them as a trained model and preparing a Streamlit web application and deploying them into the production grade interface. The dataset I'm taking is from Kaggle. That dataset is called Bank Marketing Dataset Full, and the link is provided in the description. Please do not forget to check that. And here we are going to predict either the customer will subscribe for bank term deposit or not. That's going to be yes and no. That's a binary classification problem. Here is the dataset detail that is already provided here, and this dataset is in the Kaggle, plus this dataset also is available in a UCI machine learning repository. So you can definitely check if you want to check out there as well, but this is easily available in Kaggle. So what I have done here is I have gone there and I have then downloaded the dataset as the zip file, and I have unzipped whatever the folder that I'm using for this project. The dataset is CSV format data that is separated by the semicolon. That's why to load the data, I'm going to call the separator to be the semicolon. So here, these are the steps that we are going to take into this entire multi-video tutorial. So here our target is the yes means customer subscribed to the term deposit, and no means customer did not subscribe to the term deposit. This is the binary classification problem. Without any further delay, let's straight dive into the technical part. The very first step is going to be importing the necessary libraries and modules required for this project. That includes data analysis, data visualization, pre-processing, model training, evaluation, fine-tuning, and saving the model locally. So here we are going to import all Python basic libraries that are required, the core libraries, and here operating system, warnings, joblib to save the file locally. And we are using the Python's core library for data exploration and data visualization, including NumPy for numerical computation, the scientific computation, pandas for organizing and manipulating the data, and here for the data visualization, Matplotlib and Seaborn. These are the foundational libraries for any data visualization and exploring the data. Here we are importing all libraries and modules for pre-processing and building model pipeline, including train test split to split the data into training and test set for the cross validations. And here we are going to do some column transformation, and we will build the pipeline for multiple steps into the single step. And here also we will do the one-hot encoding for the text data and to represent that as a numerical representation. And here we will scale the data on the same scale if the values are extremely high and extremely low. And here we will be imputing missing values using the simple imputer. We are using multiple machine learning models, including logistic regression, decision tree classifier, random forest classifier, and gradient boosting classifier. Then we will evaluate the machine learning model's performance once the training completes, including classification, model training, and model evaluation techniques. We will ignore any warnings, and we will set the maximum column visibility to be none, and we want to display up to 100 line of rows if we want to view the data, and we will set the theme to be the white grid style from Seaborn. And then once all the libraries are imported, then we want to print that libraries have been imported, because we want to just confirm if they are imported or not. If I just hit Shift Enter on our keyboard, all of those libraries are successfully loaded and imported. So now they are ready to be used in our data science project. Now the step 2, loading the data. As I showed to you, our data set is semicolon separated. So here I'm going to call pandas.readCSV function to load the data set that is over here in my folder directory. And here I'm using separator to be the semicolon. Once I read the data, then I will begin with simple data overview. Just to confirm, I want to load the first 5 rows of the data using df.head. That will give me the idea of how does my first few rows look like in my data set. That includes age column, that is numerical, job, categorical text data, here marital status, categorical text data as well, here education, categorical text data, default, categorical text data, balance, numerical data, here housing, loan, contact, and day, month, duration, campaign, all of those data set, previous, p days, previous, and p outcome, and finally the target variable, yes and no. So this is how our data set look like. Now in the next video, we will dive into the data overview. I will see you there in the next video. Until then, please enjoy learning.